Well, the second suspect in a deadly arson that claimed the life of a Warren teenager pled guilty. Brendan Daviduck originally rejected a plea deal, leaving room for the death penalty if he were to be convicted. But then he changed his mind. Sydney Canty was in the courtroom. So, Sydney, what happened?
Well, Madison, when Judge Sean O'Brien asked Daviduck why he changed his mind, he simply responded saying, quote, "I wanted to get it over with." A year and a half after 16-year-old Chastity Broadstone lost her life in an arson, a second suspect has pleaded guilty. 30-year-old Brendan Daviduck signed a plea deal where he faces a minimum of 32 years in prison. Broadstone's family relieved.
We talked about it a lot, and we're pretty satisfied with it. 32 years is a long time to come up for parole.
So now the death penalty's off the table, and there's no guarantee he'll get parole after 32 years.
It is a life sentence, and it's a very long time before he's even eligible for parole. Parole eligibility doesn't mean they get out.
When asked why he changed his mind, Daviduck said he was ready to get it over with. Roger, referring to his daughter affectionately as Chunk, getting emotional as they move one step closer to justice.
It's definitely justice for Chunk, and her schoolmates and classmates will all be proud. She graduated this year. Okay, I'm done.
Daviduck faces charges of aggravated murder, aggravated arson, and burglary, among other things. Now, Daviduck's sentencing is deferred until the trial of his co-defendants is completed. Now, one of those defendants being Zachary Gerd, who has already pled guilty. The other, Patricia Zarlingo, whose trial is set for July. And Warren, with more local news, I'm Sydney Canty.